boy Rio, and it's Friday Night Live. It's my off day, so I'm gonna start gaming on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? Kick the shit. Probably try to stir up some topics if I can. So let's go ahead and get straight to the gaming. I'm gonna do online quick fights. Start off warm up. Damn, I want to switch from game to game, but I guess I'm gonna have to stay on this because I forgot PlayStation don't let you pause to go to another game, so it ends the live automatically, I believe. So I wanted to kind of switch to other games. Anyway, I hope everybody's night going as good. It's Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day tomorrow. So if you like me, single, I'm gonna be on the game all day tomorrow, probably. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put this line up. A lot going on in the world this week. I know y'all seen NBA young boy and Chief Keef link up. Shit, a lot of people feel some type of way about that. From my understanding, you know, allegedly King Von had something to do with Chief Keef's cousin getting killed. Blood, what's his name? Blood Money or something like that. So you can see why Chief Keef don't fuck with Von. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I fuck with Von. I like his music and shit. So you know, I ain't from the O. I ain't from shit Iraq. So I have no horse in the race.
Welcome to what many consider to be the new home for boxing. We are in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time. Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. The Dark Destroyer, Nigel Benn.
Yeah, I think Jabu was scary. I believe so. I think he called.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So
in the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get right.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
And the plane is the last place you really want to have some bullshit going on. So, I mean, hey.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other.
You have to let me know. Let's get to this fight right quick. Focus.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. There's a scoring blow.
Not undisputed too. A lot of people say they think
you can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Game, still something. They pretty much getting up on the game since they put it on PlayStation Plus. People think they're not going.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way it's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Like hit tracking. And whatever.
Good straight right hand. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How about that time counter shot? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Beautiful counter shot. He did catch him. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
That was years ago before y'all got it. Y'all had plenty of time to go out and it's a small studio. People working on
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
It's good for
as
that.
Bad as boxing judging can be sometimes,
I got a big dollar person behind
who won that round.
As long as they don't get complained.
Where it needs to be.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Like shit like Fortnite, when you cool with the game, so you just still play the game.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Fantastic punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Perfect punch.
Another boxing game, somebody breaking along the side.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be?
Walking around and stuff, setting up fights and all that.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
One person doing this, but it's probably gonna be on PC because it got a lot to it as far as I don't see them fitting all that.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
A lot, you know what I'm saying?
On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
B Chapman, that's BCHATMANNC. That's North Carolina.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land.
So I can bring you more content.
Beautiful counter punch.
GK Volta.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore?
I ain't got too much views and stuff going on right now. I'm going to keep grinding. I get this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it could...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Insane action. That hook doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you...
On to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That counter shot lands. The jab can't find a home. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
Bro, look at...
And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. How did they survive that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out,
So
bro.
far, it's been a tough round. What they do? Tell them they go to the corner. How are they going to get through this?
When they about to go down, bro. Like, come on, man.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Oh, my word. Down goes RJJ. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let him back into the fight.
There's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
holding on here for a minute. Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed.
Whoa, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And down goes Jones
I'm punishing,
Jr.
buddy. I'm punishing him.
Instant replay, we get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
He just need to go ahead and lay down. Don't you don't need to get back up. You don't need to get back up. You getting punished.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to...
No, why you get up?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took it.
Round 7, here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Only catching air with that hook. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. A perfect counter shot. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Another scoring shot there. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like 2.
Round 8, and we're off again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You need to be aggressive as hell.
These two were made for each other. Nice counter punch right up the middle.
So you got nothing to lose.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get
that. But it's going to happen if it's going to happen.
See that again, but from a
different angle. I understand you don't want it to happen, but it's going to happen, brother. It's going to happen, brother. It's going to happen. Get on the ground, man. Now you get up, bro. You lost. Wasn't no point of getting up, bro. The bell about to ring. Niggas pride be too high and mighty, bro. Like, just go down. Let me get that KO win.
Another unanimous decision victory.
You got up for what?
Now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
I get it, though. I get it. Yeah, that judge in the middle smart. He know I won that first round, bro. Like, come on now. There's 1 and 3. What y'all thinking, bro? I'm punishing dude the whole match. Like, he threw more power punches than me. So it gotta be easy. He ain't got no uppercuts. It's crazy. Not percentage on everything. Just I outworked him. Outworked him. Stamina good. Health looking good. You know what I'm saying? I outworked him. But hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and get my thumbnail from my YouTube video right quick. We're gonna go ahead and get that out the way so I can go ahead and add that. So give me a quick second. Let me get a, hold on. See, it's gonna take a quick little second, y'all. Ain't gonna be too long. Let me get that. She said, long hair, don't care, baby. Is you gonna start? Don't be selfish with the kitty. I don't see if you gonna throw back. Is you only bluffing? If you is, we still cutting. BS walk. Lance, get that truck and get that out of my session. We on top the squares. Lane, it can do the most. Nigga so close, keep back it. They want Rio out the way. Side, I swear we never ducking. I'ma going all the way. Alright, let's get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and custom up. There don't be a lot of heavyweight fights on this sound like. I'm coming. Y'all give me 1 second. Hope everybody Friday night going good. But it's Saturday morning for real. Oh, I like that. That's it right there. That's the one. But yeah, I hope everybody Saturday morning, I should say, going good, you know. I'm off tonight, so mine is great, you know what I'm saying? I like that thumbnail that got with the, what's the color? We're gonna go ahead and change that. That's a nice one, though. Got me. Oh, we got a lot of wins and a lot of losses. Even more losses.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fan...
Sugar Ray Leonard. The Dark Destroyer, Nigel Benn, one of the greatest English champions of all time. This legendary middleweight fights out of London, England.
This is going...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to... Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. On to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
He fails to score with that left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Defense is not an option for these two. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just miss with that jab.
You know what I'm saying? I seen all them wins, but I seen all them losses. So I'm like, oh, this he ain't that. He just played like, you know what I'm saying? He just played like.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missed him with that uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
On to the 5th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood test. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it. You've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment. Forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Good one. He threw a punch and just got countered. They blocked the uppercut. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Back together. I need to get back and that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Let's start the 6th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that nut.
Whoa, Johnny! Nigel Benn has been rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then get back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Yeah.
As we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
How you gonna,
that's lights out right
you gonna
there.
daze me? You gonna get a good one on me? Oh, no, now I gotta daze. Now I gotta knock you down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put you on your ass. 6, 7, daze me. Fuck wrong with you? Now I gotta put you on your ass.
Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round.
Trying to be nice.
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Just take progress. I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Good man. Been around. Switch on. Switch on. You've been close. Can't listen. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Confidence. Let's take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick it on the end of that judgment, start carrying your pace, win this round back. Take away that confidence. That's it. Keep doing.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
He's throwing power punches. He mad. He's mad.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter punch caught him clean. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Say it ain't so. Down goes Sugar Ray. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Him mad. Every time I close my eyes, I think of you. Boom. Boom. That shit was pretty. Damn, he slid. If you gonna slide for some nigga, then slide in. He keep watching. He obsessed with my damn like that. No, I ain't like to keep watching this. That boy obsessed with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It was over. He was successful, my nigga. He loves seeing that. He's like, damn, I gotta keep watching that. That shit was beautiful. It was beautiful.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch,
perfect. It was over. That was hurt.
That was over. 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 That was over.
So the girl, the only one that's going right for you. Alright, let it get now. Oh, boy, my skills to outbox these niggas be phenomenal. Look at that. Alright. Serious. We both got hit this block. I was doing my thing. Right. There wasn't no rocking with me. That's the Xbox dude I fought from PlayStation. I see on my Xbox account. I was fighting a lot of PlayStation dudes. I don't really fight too many Xbox dudes when I play. Like, so yeah. Just put him on his ass. So let me go to the main man. Oh damn, they don't got no leaderboard for regular. You gotta be right there. Be on the leaderboard.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal.
Part of me, that's what I wanna buy some kids, but I'm not about to pay for it twice, bro. Everything was there. What is it? It gotta be into the leaderboard. So my mic kind of black.
Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man there more like 5 weeks. Like this is some sci-fi scene when I lace this man on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds just told them with the squad gets scolded.
Some live on this game like 600 prices. Well, I mean, oh, they did just reset the run. What's going on? Yeah, your ass. Man, it was a dude on Xbox who was undefeated.
Step to the place of my
He had 2 different accounts and he was undefeated on both of them. Man
try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and nitro slept on.
I gotta, like I said, it's Friday night. I gotta get y'all more content, but I don't want to just sit on boxing, dude. But I can't switch over to sub. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do like episode 1, part 2, stuff like that. You know, I gotta figure it out, though. I have to break them down into different games. But I kind of want to do all the Apex. I don't know. Should I go to rank? And you gonna reach the top if you still doing bullshit.
War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my clock start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yeah, like a duff.
It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we're about to see another big-time fight here at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters. Terrence Bud Connor.
This bout,
so much hype surround. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That one will count. counter shot lands. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
He's fighting a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's boxing, very strategic fighting.
No rest for the weary. There's a counter shot. There's a scoring blow. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Look at it. I could have did it dirty.
You believe what we are seeing.
I'm gonna have a little fun.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Play with my food. I like to play with my food.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the...
There's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Look how he's fighting. No skill, he's swinging.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
That's how I'm always suggest to do.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Nice exchange here from both men. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Nice punch. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. And there's the bell for round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These two fighters are made for one another. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close.
It is a mismatch. It is a mismatch.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4. See you continue.
You don't need to get out, bro. Hate to say it, bro. I don't like the talk of the ball.
He got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Nice counter. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
Desperation time.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their... Here we go to the fourth round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing.
Oh my God, Johnny! And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Crawford in trouble.
Piss me off.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot.
Put your ass back on the ground, bro. I'm down with
you. You can see here his face basically melts
Watch
into his
days
glove, and down he
goes.
goes.
Better knock me the fuck up.
1, 2,
Better knock me the fuck out. I'm having my way with you niggas. 10. Get him out my ring. I'm having my way with you niggas.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
That is
Can't be touched.
Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
When I do it. Let me check something real quick. Alright. Let's go. Hold on. Let me pop my... Ooh, just a little bit. Not a lot of it. I just do 50 punches. Let me pick up 3. Yeah, that's insane, brother. You was just throwing it with you. Oh, we had 4. You threw 4 in the 4th, 12 in the 3rd, 16. You see how mine's like 4, 4, 7. However, I was just going for them. And then look at my percentage for the power punches. Right? I know what I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at your percentage rate, bro. 25%, 27, 23. Bro, I'm looking like Steve Shakur out there with you niggas. Alright, let's see your total. Horrible. That was an easy win. I can see why you got 36 losses. I don't know how you got 29 wins though. That got to be explained. Somebody more trash than you has to be explained, brother. You can't just go in there swinging. Just going ape shit. You must have got some lucky knockouts. Cause the way you box, hey, you ain't gonna go far, man. Like, that's just crazy. I still haven't yet got to play with Deontay Wilder. and I done had this game since the first drop. I pre-ordered it on my Xbox. So now that I'm trying to fight with Deontay Wilder, I can't get the heavyweight fight, but it's cool. I ain't impressed too. I just want to see the changes because he was like a cheat code at first. That's why I wouldn't play with him. I felt like it was unfair, and I would have punished somebody with him. So now I want to see what he's like. Now that they changed him in his ratings and shit. Okay, 27. I can respect their record. This might be it. This might be the one. It's gonna be a good match. Hopefully, he might.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night it's gonna be. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Conor the Destroyer Ben. He tipped the scale. It's the Destroyer, Conor Ben, one of the most exciting and electrifying fighters in the world today. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Conor the Destroyer Ben. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside it's hot. Inside it's roasting.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. With a left jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. You'd like to see more jabs. Counter punching. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
You can't be scared to lose.
Got out of the way that right hook.
Right. So you wanna counter time out.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Straight right just misses.
Might irritate him a little bit.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
On to the second round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter punch caught him clean. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ben in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Misses with the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want a knockout, you can tell. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need it.
All right.
Here we go to the 4th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? They exchange punches. Good defense on that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. Just missed with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close.
Down goes Ben.
Look at this shit.
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
I can't figure this guy out. I don't know how he's doing what he's doing. He's moving perfect.
1, 2, 3,
He's moving perfect.
5. Are you okay?
Figure out how to use his hands across. I give him it.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Good counter punch. Nice. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. There's the bell to start round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out flash as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff it.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself
Look,
out.
my shit not connecting, Look, what the fuck? I ain't even having no problem.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Try to relax a little bit, man. Fight a little differently. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. At this point, you got to... This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Oh, why he should be...
Oh, what a punch. perfect punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's all offense all the time. You can't score with that uppercut.
This motherfucker still ain't tired. Right, yeah.
Holding nothing back here in the round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Stamina is always an issue. Round 7, here we go. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
I feel like he's still bouncing fucking around like how?
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Going to punch himself out, though. And they figure out the combination to this sink.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Just missing with the uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line.
Something right. That boy's stamina, it better not be high.
And we enter the 8th round. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you... And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Your stamina should be low by now. You did too much aggression for the whole match.
So time to go.
55, really. Your stamina should be lower than that, brother. I don't know about you, brother. I don't know if you cheated or what, bro. But I'm profile. I look at the fight results. These fight results. Come on, man. I beat him in jazz with far percentage. Wasn't too bad on the upper, and I threw way less upper clip, but he was just saying that. Come on, that shit ain't adding up, folks. He threw all them, damn, he only threw 7 power punches, though. That's crazy. It looked like he threw. That's crazy. His punches like they what you call it was coming hard as hell. Look at them counters though. He had 46 counters. It's crazy. That was crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so I want to play another match. My side kind of hurting, working, kind of messing with my body. I might take a little break and do part 2. Hop on something else. What time is it? About to be 1 o'clock. Yeah, I might play a little Apex in a few. Let me take a little break and get back to y'all. I hope that was satisfying enough, you know what I'm saying? Gave y'all a little something. But I win like 3 matches or 2 matches and lost 1. I think it was 3-1. So hope y'all satisfied with that. I'm gonna, like I said, try to drop some more. We're gonna do, if I do get back on, it's gonna be episode 1 part 2 of the Friday Night Live. Saturday morning, but Friday night, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring y'all some more, hopefully. Come on, y'all check this video out. I appreciate y'all. Well, y'all do check it out. You know, ain't nobody watched this yet, but that don't mean give up. Keep pushing for something you really want. So I'm gonna keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? I have to pay for promotion to get my videos out there because it probably ain't in the algorithm, you know what I'm saying, like it's supposed to be. So, alright, I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm gonna get up with y'all later. If I don't get back on, if I do, I'll see y'all then. And once again, when y'all do tune in, I appreciate y'all watching. Rio out for now.